Okay, guys. So some fun facts about this build are that this is the Twister Fox logo from my V2 version, so the version 2. It's a really cool one. It's better than the first video that I created about the original Twister Fox logo, and there's a lot of parts here and new parts. This is created in my new world, and it's called it's my main world. It's right there. So I guess that's my main world. Haven't did a video on it, but that's my main world. So, and then there's the village over there. It's a huge village. You might notice that. That's not generated village, but that's a huge one. Details about this village. There's not a whole lot of details. It's just a basic village, but there's a lot of them. So, let's get to what the Twister Fox logo is like. So let's get in. There's also a Hollywood sign over here, and it's pretty interesting. This is the back of it. It's just plain. There's a little ridge over here that has these torches. I forgot to delete it when I was building. I put torches on the sign to make it look bright. It looks bright. Anyways, let's get on to building. Not building, but reviewing this Twister Fox logo. There is the village, obviously. So let's go look at this village real quick. So the village is just a basic little plain village. It's not one of the old villages from the old generation from like before the village update, but it's more of like the standard plains. And there's also this door that leads into the Twister Fox logo. Yeah, so actually a villager lives in here. I discovered it when I was generating the villagers. This is the base, and there's a house here, so let's go inside. There's a little door, like 2 doors, and then there is a village house inside this 20th Century Fox base. It's pretty big. It must be a blacksmith's shop, because it looks like a blacksmith, or it could be a butcher's, I don't know. Outside here, it just looks like a plain patio deck. There's a Twitch. I don't know who wants to live here, but it's cool. Anyways, let's go leave and let's go check out the outside exteriors of this Twister Fox. Now you might notice that there is this iron thing that goes on the back. This is another Twister Fox logo. It's called Fox Interactive. It's a game logo, so let me show you what it is. So let's just type in Fox Interactive. Okay, so it's Fox Interactive. So this is a game company. This is how the logo looks like. The logo looks like that. It's a pretty interesting logo. It looks very similar to what I'm trying to build here. So some details are there are a lot of things about this. So let's go right into the details. There is these iron bars. There's glass. There's some iron bars near the Twister Fox logo, as you can see on the stage. There are these little hump thingies. These are made out of iron to represent the modern look. Then there are these little bar thingies on the stage. Oops, sorry. There are little bar things on the stage, which is these little like bars thing. I'm trying to represent the track. Oh, and then there's this little button here. That's trying to represent the little flashlight thingy. So that's what that is. So yeah, so that's just pretty much what that is. And there are these the gray bars lead all the way to the front 20th Century Fox logo. It's standard one. It's only done this bit. This is a staircase. So if you go to the real 20th Century Fox logo, like the regular standard 20th Century Fox logo, you would find just a staircase. So let's go ahead and images. There's a lot. This one, you can see this little staircase right next to the big searchlight. So that one is right here. So that's what this is supposed to be. That staircase, and yes, that's that. There is the staircase. These little bars. You can kind of walk down into this pit. There's not much to see here, but it's just a basic. I guess you could call it cool. I guess cool looking pit. I try to make it look as cool as possible, but it kind of seeps into the village. This is a central searchlight. So if we go to images here, it's gonna take a while to find it, but I think we will. Let's type in logo, see what happens. Okay, a lot of things came out. We're looking for that one. So this little like hump right next to the THX. That's what this is supposed to be. Minecraft kind of limits you to what builds. This is the beacon in there. The trapdoors. These are trapdoors, the oak, to make the designs of the thing. It's not really a thing in the THX logo, but it looks so cool. You can also take those out to move them up. So yeah, there's also this little round thing near there, so that's just about that. Okay, so now there is another part. It is this thing, so it's a gold kind of weird looking thing. So that's what's with the brown. There's supposed to be 2 of those, but I only built one because there's just not a whole lot of space here, so we don't want to do that. Anyways, that is what the 20th Century Fox front looks like. So that's probably about it. Then there's the stage, the regular one. This one is pretty interesting. It has a lot of features. No, that's not a good one. Looking for pictures, but there you go. That's the little regular stage, and yeah, so that's just the basic stage. And then there are these little never brick fences right there. So that's the never brick fence if you see right there. It's pretty interesting. I have no idea why the THX logo has these kind of things, but yep, these are definitely never brick fences. Anyways, let's go on to the other part, the more interesting parts of the structure, which are gonna be right here. So this is a searchlight. A pretty interesting part about the THX, it's been there since the very beginning. Even in the print logo, there are 2 searchlights right there. It's pretty important. I don't know what Kirby's doing up there, but it's interesting. But this is our THX logo. Like the whole thing, even this thing has searchlights. Yeah, so that's kind of the history of it. THX logo. Actually, I saw a picture of it. Cool. There it is. So that's the searchlight right there, the left, right searchlight. The little one, it's just called the little one. So that's the little searchlight. So yeah, THX Studios. I didn't include a byline for the stage, however, so there is no byline for stage because in later versions of the THX logo, there are no bylines. So let's just try to find a picture that matches up with the THX logo. Hold on, I think we can find it. There we go. So in some versions, it has the byline, but like later on, like let's say like 2015, there are no bylines. So you can see that there is no byline on this one. Obviously, it's the Charlie Brown version, but there is no byline. So yeah, that's probably about it for that stage. So let's just work on the other parts like the searchlight and stuff. Okay, this is the searchlight. Pretty important part of THX history. It has been around since the very beginning. Okay, so you can see that left-right searchlight right there. It's gonna be the one that's on the THX logo. Right there, that one. Anyways, that's just probably about it. This is gold thing over here. It's another pretty major part about the THX logo. It's been around since the very beginning as well. It's that little gold thing right behind the searchlight, right there. So yeah, that's probably about it. That little gold thing. I picked gold to match with the base plate colors, but anyway, let's go on. So let's go to 1935 and so let's see. Take a trip on memory lane. And you can see that the THX logo obviously looks better. Yeah, because he's always been there, even in remakes. Okay, never mind. So let's go. And there's another searchlight back here that's so similar to the one that's in the front, and that one was introduced in 2009. So it's not been around for a while, but it's been a while. It's been a wow, that's a lot of search results. But it's always been there. Like it's always been there. Like 2009. That's a pretty long time ago. It's like a decade ago, but that's it's right there, that little one. So it's in the back. It's not that visible, but these are the trees, also in the 2009 logo. They weren't visible in 1994 or any other ones, but they're a pretty interesting new addition to the THX database, I guess I could call it, but I call it the big main searchlight. And yes, that's the big main searchlight. This is a special one made from 1977. So let's type in 1977. The first thing that pops up is a picture that looks like this. So you might notice this big, weird, extra searchlight tower similar to the one in the first place. Yeah, that one's what this is supposed to be like. I try to make it as very similar to the one that's also in the front, so that's just what that is. It looks pretty cool, I guess you could say, because I really like the look of it. It's like so interesting. This is probably one of my favorite THX drawings. So this is the other one, but it's missing the stone because, you know, it's kind of hard to make all that. So that's just the beacon with the dyed lime glass. So that's what that is. So let's move on to another part of the THX logo. In the back here is just plain, and then these are just searchlight towers. Not much, but it's pretty interesting because I like the way how I built these searchlight towers. These three over here. So that's probably about it for this THX logo. Let's move on to the THX logo, because the THX one is pretty basic. Not really a whole lot of features, but yeah. Many of you are pretty familiar with this, I suppose, because THX has always been a part of adults, kids, their youth. Anyways, let's load up the THX map I made. Okay, this is the THX logo. So, this is the THX logo, and it's pretty interesting. You might notice these villagers in the back. I'll tell you why they're there in a bit. Okay, so this is the THX logo. Many of you are probably familiar with this. In the back is just the backwards text. There are a lot of special features I did with this. Like, you can see that THX. There's also this little mascot called THX. And in one variant of the THX logo, he is there. And he's always been there. If we go to 1997, this is the THX original intro. He always had a mustache and a little cap. He looked like a little, kind of similar to Mario, I guess you could say, like Mario but without eyes. So it's kind of like plumber clothes. There's a little lever on T, the letter T. There's a little lever you can interact with. Now, if you guys want me to link this map, I don't really know how to link maps. But it's easy to build this. I'll do a building tutorial. Maybe I will. I have no idea, but this lever you can interact with like a toy. It's interactable. It moves this trapdoor, this iron trapdoor. So you can just touch it as many times as you want. That's your opinion. In the back here near the X, however, there's another trapdoor. So there's this new update in Minecraft that adds mangrove. So this is like mangrove trapdoor I put. Then there's this little ender chest I put over there. This ender chest, if we open it up, it's full of these tools, lever, lightning rod, cauldron, and a redstone repeater. So I love the noises that the ender chests make. But that's the ender chest. And then you might be wondering, this goat horn called call sounds oddly familiar to the THX sound. Listen. So There's this thing called the THX Deep Note. It's a pretty interesting piece of history for the THX brand. That's kind of how it's supposed to go. That's the THX Deep Note. I will link that original video in the description. But listen to how this goat horn sounds oddly familiar to the THX. Sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? So, yeah, I know that's been a video topic for many years now. Why does this goat horn sound like a THX Deep Note? Anyways, that's a pretty interesting thing. Let's go put this goat horn back in the ender chest. Still, I love the sound that ender chest makes. It's just so good. Anyways, that's probably that about the THX sound effect. It's pretty interesting, I have to say. It's like probably one of the most iconic ones of the childhoods from 2000 and 1980s. Like, it's so interesting. There's also the Broadway one. These villagers here are actually the spectators, like, the audience is listening, the THX. So that's probably about it, actually. You might notice the title says THX logo Rosalina